success, they'll have their opportunity here. Far side face off, Kings win it back. Ryan Turek, far side blue line, into the corner, trying to center in front. It's out to the point. MacMurchy slap shot, trickles in. So it's 1-0 Victoria's. Wranglers continue to give up power play goals. They had given up a goal in their last 9 games on the power play till yesterday. They will start a new streak today, 1-0 Victoria.
Yeah, you can't really fault the goaltender on that one. A big slap shot from the point. Definitely some traffic in front. We'll see if Derek Couture will get the deflection on that one. He was the big body in front. The slap shot coming from Ryan MacMurchy. He was actually the second option. The initial pass wasn't even to him. It gets through the person it was going to. Ends up at the point. They'll take that
side. Blair Riley will put it back behind the net. Turek can't get all of that on the clear. Fritsch holds. Near side circle. Schaefer's wrist shot's just wide. Wranglers, Blair Riley trying to get it to Fritsch. Broken up, and here's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Make it a 1-0. MacMurchy skates in. Backhand shot score. That was Ryan Deagle, or maybe it was MacMurchy. Yeah, it was. So MacMurchy has 2, including a shorthanded goal, and now it's a 2-0 game. 14th goal of the year for MacMurchy.
That's rough. That's late here in the first period. Only 16 seconds left. The Wranglers are still on the power play for another minute 15. That's just unfortunate there as they tried to pinch over there on the far side wall.
Boy, Siddall ever lit up again by Paco. Near side. Burnett, blue line, far side to Martin. Shot, blocked aside by Luzis. Far side, Wranglers trying to get control of this loose puck. Schaefer has it. Skates around one man. Schaefer, right to left. Up ice for Blair Riley with under 5 minutes to play. Riley avoids the forecheck and is in the zone. Tries to get around another man. Shot is not able to be complete as Riley fanning on it. And back to neutral ice, Nick Ross. Pocket picked. Into the zone, far side for a shot and a goal from Matt Butcher. Gets his fourth. And the Wranglers down 3-0.
And that's going to be not only the third goal of the game for the Victoria Salmon Kings, but it's going to be their second unassisted of the night. Matt Butcher basically just comes in and picks Nick Ross's pocket. Ross was still trying to hound him from behind over there on the left wing circle in the Wrangler zone. And then Butcher's going to go ahead and take the wrist shot, go low glove, and beat goaltender Michael Uzis on the Salmon Kings' third shot of the game.
Gallagher gives it to him for a one-timer that's wide of the net. Wranglers rolling a 4-forward set here. Only defenseman out there right now, Nick Ross, and he has possession between the circles. Call down from behind. Popovich can't get the feed through. Gallagher from the circle. Near side corner Collins. Between the circles, Ross. Shot. Score! Nick Ross. First goal of the season for him. And the Wranglers finally have a goal on the 5-on-3 power play, so make them 1 for 8. The ninth will continue. First goal for Las Vegas in 128 minutes and 10 seconds.
And actually, going back to that goal, that was a power play goal, so it's even further going back for an even strength goal for the Wranglers. But they're happy to get back on without hitting the post. Nick Ross just above the hash marks, getting his team back into this one. And the Wranglers are still going to be on the power play here for another minute 30.
2-on-1 for Victoria. Far side. Nice defense, but the puck goes in the net. Looked like the Wranglers were going to be able to break that one up, but I think Derek Couture did a good job staying on this near side. So it's 4-1 Victoria with 6:04 left to play in the third.
Yeah, as you'll get a replay of this one here. Yeah, Barry Goers was the last defenseman. He didn't time the laydown as nicely as he'd like to. And you see it right here. Derek Couture actually holds on to the puck very nicely, gets Goers to go down. And the centering feed comes to the net. And it looks like Ryan Dingle was there, but they're not going to get any of it.
Las Vegas has possession of it. Matthew Brodeur cannot get by the red line. And now Collins is getting pulled from the bench. Collins got pulled from the bench, and the whole bench is trying to hit Greg Collins now. The Salmon Kings bench is absolutely out of control. Their suspension's coming as Collins hit a man on the far side, and the Salmon Kings bench were pulling at Greg Collins. Their assistant coach and head coach are pulling their guys back as the Salmon Kings definitely not looking like a team with a 4-1 lead here. Greg Collins is absolutely mugged from at least one man on the Victoria bench. And just because you don't jump over the bench, you get into an altercation, you can't reach and pull at a guy and start punching him from the bench. That's totally unacceptable. Now we'll wait and get this settled out. But you don't get a replay of this. Is Matthew Brodeur near side. Is Collins. Caster, who is that?
And Siddall.
Siddall, who's got 109 penalty minutes in 48 games. So, guy can score goals, clearly can also take cheap shots. No shortage of that. As Matt Siddall took exception to Greg Collins, an assistant coach.
Yeah, Ryan Wade
has to get in between his player. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's trying to...
Siddall's not done talking, at least on this replay. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and somehow it seems like all the Salmon Kings are trying to say like Collins instigated this. I'm not sure how, because they're all off the ice. But anyways, it is what it is. Sam McNulty and his
jersey.
Yeah, they were just trying to enter the zone. Collins turns around and realizes, what the heck's going on here? I'm getting held by guys on the bench. As you get another player.
Collins did go a little high on Siddall towards the bench.
Yeah, I understand that. There's no glass there and things like that, but
Siddall just lost it.
How do you justify this at all?
And he won't let go. I mean, his teammates are trying to help him, and he's just, it's the classless move. That's all it is.
And all it really does is extend our Sunday afternoon. We could be out of here by now. There's less than 2 minutes left here in this game.
Yeah, and Matt Siddall continues to yell, just get real. He's off the bench. This makes perfect sense. Siddall has no business in this game, and frankly, after the exhibit we just saw, I'd be a little shocked if he has the ability to be in another game here pretty soon. Siddall, consistently classy as he skates off the ice and eventually makes his way out.
A lot of their pucks are going high.
Wranglers will win this face-off. Goers will go far side blue line for Ross. At the point, Goers sneaks in for a shot and a goal. Goers might be getting that. I think it might have been redirected in front. So the Wranglers are now 2 for 10 on the power play and have made this a 4-2 game. Goers got the shot between the circles, but it went awfully high, which makes me think it might have touched somebody in front. We'll get the official word.
Yeah, we'll see exactly who they credit that one to. Either way, both goals tonight for the Wranglers have been in the upper portion of the net. The first one beat Sean's glove hand. This one beats him blocker side.
Ross gets an assist. Polistroni gets one as well. Penalty coming up against Las Vegas here. Why not? There's 24 seconds left. You don't want this to get out of